Hello, I'm back to give you an overview of the new MEP-1030 MEP-1040 Wi-Fi and 2-wire remote start and parameter monitoring system. The design for the new MEP-1030 and MEP-1040 remote start systems are based upon the series of Wi-Fi remote start systems that we currently produce for the MEP-802A, up through the MEP-806A and the MEP-831A. Hundreds of these systems are currently in use across the US, Canada, Europe, Australia, and the Caribbean. A major feature of the system is the ability to perform remote starts and stops over Wi-Fi using a Wi-Fi-enabled device such as a cell phone, a laptop, any device with Wi-Fi and a browser. Plus, no app is needed. Wi-Fi connection can be direct Wi-Fi, no router or internet is needed, known as access point mode. Or it can connect to your home's wireless router, known as station mode. With port forwarding you can access, monitor and control the generator from any place you have internet access. The system features a 2-wire interface for starting and stopping the generator. Any device with a simple contact closure can start and stop the generator using the interface. Items such as an automatic transfer switch, solar charge controller, or a basic toggle switch can be used. Using a remote toggle switch you can start and stop the generator from inside your house, garage, or workshop without needing to venture outside. A toggle switch method can be helpful to family members that need to start and stop the generator. It eliminates the need to know all the steps involved in starting or stopping the generator. Regardless of how the generator was started, you can monitor the generator's performance over Wi-Fi. The system provides real-time display of the AC output voltage and current on each leg, the total output power in kilowatts, the output frequency, the state of the contactor, the fuel level, the coolant temperature, the oil pressure, the battery voltage as well as battery charge or discharge current, and the ambient temperature. Here is a sample of what the web page looks like when the generator has been started using Wi-Fi, showing the real-time parameters displayed. At the top are the generator controls for starting and stopping the generator, enable and disable of the auxiliary fuel system, and opening and closing of the contactor. The present state of the contactor is displayed as well as AC output voltage on each leg, the output frequency, the load current on each leg, the output power in kilowatts, the present fuel level, the coolant temperature, the oil pressure, the battery voltage and charge or discharge current, and the outside air temperature. If a parameter gets close to the generator's minimum or maximum limits, the parameter will be displayed in red as shown. Further down on the web page is the display of the historical statistics. Anytime the generator is running, the system will sample all generator parameters and update the statistics. Statistics tracked are total running time, the number of times the generator has been started and stopped, as well as all of the analog parameters the system monitors. Every 10 seconds the table is updated with the minimum, average, and maximum for each tracked parameter. These can be useful for tracking the generator's performance, as well as aiding with maintenance. The track data can be reset if and when desired. The remote start controller uses a number of delays, time periods and options for controlling the starting and stopping of the generator, as well as runtime options. Some of the user-adjustable settings are generator warm-up before the contactor is closed, generator cool down before the engine is stopped, 2-wire start delay and stability check, 2-wire stop delay and stability check, 2-wire auxiliary fuel enable or disable, plus many more options. All delay and times can be set anywhere from 2 seconds to 8.5 minutes. The control card provided with the kit is fully tested and calibrated to ensure that it is defect-free. Once tested, the control card is then conformally coated to seal out any moisture from affecting the assembly. Both the large and small cable harnesses provided are tested on a computer-controlled test station to detect any possible defect. All connectors on the wire harness and leads are clearly marked. A detailed manual is included covering the installation and usage of the remote start system. A hardware kit is also provided with all the parts needed for a complete installation, including drill bits. The control card assembly is 4 by 8 inches. In the upper left is the antenna lead for the external Wi-Fi antenna. Next to it are a series of LEDs to indicate the status of the card. In the top center is the connector for the provided cable harness to connect to. Provided with the system are 2 cable harnesses. The large one on the left is used to interface to all the sensors on both the engine and generator. The small harness on the right gets installed in the DCS housing to provide access to the master start switch. Most of the connections to the various sensors in the generator are plug and play. No cutting or splicing of any sensor wires in the generator. The process of connecting the supplied wire harness is simply just unplug the existing plug from the sensor, connect the supplied wire harness connector to the sensor, and then connect the generator's sensor plug into the supplied wire harness. The following 2 pictures illustrate before and after connecting up to the coolant temperature sensor. The remaining sensors to be installed are 3 current sense transformers on the supplied wire harness. To install each one, simply remove the bolt securing the output leads from S50, the phase, voltage reconnection switch, and slide the wire down, insert the supplied current transformer, and then slide the lead up through the current transformer, and then resecure the leads back to S50. Repeat for the other 2 current transformers. The generator's DCS needs a connector installed in the housing and the connector's leads connected up to the master start switch, as well as a control lead to provide connection to the remote start card. A pre-assembled cable harness, drill bits, screws, gasket, and O-rings, as well as detailed step-by-step instructions with numerous pictures of all the steps is provided. The following 2 pictures show the installed connector and the connections to the master start switch.